a very special day for us here at Burnfield Elementary School. We're honored to host our many guests who have joined us as we recognize Veterans Day. This morning we're joined by nearly 70 veterans of the Air Force, Army, Coast Guard, Marines, and Navy. On behalf of the students, faculty, and staff of Burnfield Elementary, we are honored by your presence. We thank you for your service. Your collective sacrifices, whether here at home or in the furthest corners of the world, have preserved our nation, our Constitution, and our uniquely American way of life. We are forever indebted to you for your service.
I'm Denny Beer, Building Facility Manager at the Burnfield Elementary School, and I was in the Air Force for 4 years, 69 to 1973, aircraft mechanic of the F-111, and what veterans means to me is seeing these young kids appreciate and learn the respect and responsibility of people that have been in the military before us. Thank you.
So I think it's important that they learn about veterans and the service and what they do for the country, and so they can use this as a learning opportunity, and I was very honored to be invited by Colton.
My name is John Hedrick. I served in the Army from 1972 to 1975, and I also did 8 years in the reserves. This is my granddaughter Emma. It's a thrill for me to be here today, especially to spend this time with other veterans and give the kids an idea of what it's like to serve your country.
My name is Bob Klein. I was a Marine, United States Marine. I was stationed in Iwakuni, Japan, and San Diego, California. And these are my two grandchildren, and I'm so honored to have them invite me to come to this Veterans Day celebration. So thank you to them and to the Vernfield School.
Hi, my name is Jack Conklin. I was in the United States Navy. I worked on aircraft, electronics. I'm here today to celebrate Veterans Day with all my other veteran friends and comrades and my two granddaughters. And it was an honor and a privilege to serve. And it's what makes America great. And as long as we go and do what we need to do, we can keep doing wonderful days like this and keep our families safe and sound and healthy.
Hi, my name's Dennis Huntsberger. I was in the United States Navy from 1966 to 1970. Being here is a treat for me because when I came out of the service, nobody really did anything for us. They just said thanks. The family would say thank you, and that's about it. Anyhow, I'm so thankful to be here for the talk to the younger people. Hopefully some of them will join the service, but it's meaningful that somebody really appreciates a veteran, even though I only spent 4 years. I'm not a lifer. It's just great.
I invited my dad here for Veterans Day, and he accepted it, so he talked about some of his stories from the Navy. He talked about how it is to cruise around. He was in it for 20 years. He retired at 08, and I'll let him take it away.
So,
what does it mean for you to be here, come here and share your story?
I appreciate being invited, and I appreciate the fact that the school recognizes the veterans in the community.
Hi, my name is Nick Charlanza. I teach biology here at the high school. I'm here with my father, Mike Charlanza, a Navy veteran, Seabee. Taught me a lot about the world, life. A lot of that has spilled into my everyday teaching with the students, respect, more than just what I teach. It's kind of a way of life, from walking in the door, holding a door, organization. I owe a lot to my father and my family. I had a lot of family members here today, and I'm just proud to be a part of, here at Souderton, the family and the family that I have outside of school. And the military has done a lot for my family, and we've done, I think, contributed a lot to the country. Just extremely proud to be here today, and extremely proud of every veteran here and what they've done for our country.
On behalf of the entire student body and the staff here at Oak Ridge, I want to welcome all of our guests, especially all of our veterans here today. Let's give our guests a round of applause, boys and girls. Of all the special events and of all the assemblies that we do at Oak Ridge, this is the one, as principal, I am most proud of.
Hey, did you bring your markers and paper? Yes, I have them. I have everything I'll need for our picture lines. What are we going to draw? Silly. You know we're here to research veterans and Veterans Day holiday on February 11th.
How do I draw a veteran? I don't even know what it is.
A veteran is a who and not a what. You better start by going to the dictionary and looking it up.
What do you mean a veteran is a who?
Go look it up. You can use the definition in our project.
Is a veteran a person?
Go look it up in the dictionary.
All right. Here it is. A veteran is a person who has served in the armed forces, an experienced soldier, especially one who has served in time of war. And Veterans Day is a legal holiday in the United States honoring all the veterans of the armed forces.
See, a veteran isn't a what? It's a person who died for our country. They're the ones that get the flags put on their graves on holidays. No. A veteran isn't always someone who died in a war, or even who fought in a war at all.
She's right. A veteran is a man who has served in the Army, Navy, Marine Corps, Coast Guard, or Air Force.
Well, you're half right. What do you mean he's half right? Well, women can be veterans too. Many women have served their country in the armed forces in times of peace and in times of war. Women can be veterans too.
You mean a veteran that doesn't have to be in a war?
No, just having been in the armed forces makes a person a veteran. Well, veterans are really special people, aren't they? I mean, if a person is in the armed forces and we have a war, then they have to go, right? No, not really. Veterans are people who have already served but are no longer in the armed forces of our country. My grandfather is a veteran. He was in the Korean War, and my uncle Jake is a veteran too, because he was in the Navy.
You know, veterans are really special people. They deserve to have their own holiday.
There are a lot of patriotic songs that honor Veterans Day in our country. Maybe we could include a song with our project. I think there's a songbook over there that has all the words to the patriotic songs. Great, let's pick out one that everyone can sing along with.
Veterans Day would be a good time to remember and thank the veterans for all they've done for our country. Let's honor some of them now. Happy Veterans Day.
Hi, my name is Joyce Pepsowski. I was in the United States Army during the Vietnam era, and it just means so much to me today that people do appreciate the service that we have provided. And I've been coming to this for, many, many years now, and I just look forward to it. It is a blessing to have people care for us. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Mike McNallen. I'm a Navy vet. Served during the early 70s. It's great to come here with the young kids. And I remember growing up, my father, all my uncles served in World War II. I think it's important for them to know that, hey, we served and they may have to again someday.
My name is Ted Malecki. I was in the Army. I was in the Signal Corps. I was a radio repairman. I was stationed in Germany. And as far as coming here today, it really gave me a real thrill to be part of this this assembly. I was proud that we were represented so well, and thank you very much.
My name is Bob Vincent. I served in the Navy from 1959 through 62. Most of my service was in Japan. And to have this type of service today, first of all, it's very unusual. And to see all the children singing our country songs and how they really put effort behind it actually brought tears to my eyes.
Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Jason Jackson Washington. I'm Savannah Washington's father. I'm a sergeant in the Pennsylvania Army National Guard. I've been in about 8.5 years. And this is my first time attending the assembly. It was a beautiful thing. I absolutely loved it. It's a great deal of sacrifice for those who are serving, but it's also a great deal of strain on those around that service person. So with that sacrifice of the one that raised their right hand, the family members also take a hit. So it's not only important to thank that service member for their service, but it's also important to thank that service member's family and friends, because support is everything to us. And assemblies like this, that it just warms our heart and makes us continue fighting for what we do. So I would like to thank you on behalf of all the men and women who've raised their right hand to serve this great country. And God bless.